It's been 10 weeks since I started my weight loss journey. I'm down over 30 pounds. And in this episode, I'm going to share the secret to my success. Hello, bold, brave, and brilliant ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in to Zepbound Journey with Ange. If you are new to my channel, welcome. It's a pleasure to have you here. I am Angela Durant, and my friends call me Ange, and I'm losing weight with the obesity medication called Zepbound. If you are someone who is curious about these new cutting edge weight loss medications, or you're considering taking the medication, or maybe you are already on a Zepbound, a Wegovy, Saxenda, Mounjaro, or Ozempic, and you're looking for a kind and compassionate community, then you are in the right place, my friends, and welcome. Be sure to hit the subscribe and the notification bell so that you are notified and the first to know when I upload a new video. Or if I go live, you'll get notification as well. So what is Zepbound? For those of you who are very new to it, Zepbound is made by a company, a pharmaceutical company called Eli Lilly. And it is classified as a terzepatide, not to be confused with a semaglutide, which is semaglutides are the drugs like Ozempic and Wegovy and those drugs are made by Novo Nordisk. Ozempic, Wegovy, Mounjaro, and Zepbound. Mounjaro and Zepbound are the same exact drug. One is just FDA approved for type 2 diabetes, and the other one is FDA approved for weight management and obesity. And the same goes for Ozempic and Wegovy. They're pretty much the same drug. They're just one is approved, FDA approved for type 2 diabetes, and that's Ozempic, and then Wegovy is for obesity or weight management. So both of these drugs, they have a lot in common, right? So you may say, but I'm on Wegovy. They have a lot in common. The active agent is called GLP-1, the GLP-1, and many of you have heard about GLP-1, I'm sure, because word on the street is, right? People want to know about these GLP-1s. But Zepbound and Mounjaro also have an ingredient called GIP, right? So it's a dual agonist. It has GLP-1 and GIP. So those two active agents are really helpful, have helped me lose weight. Now, for the detail, if you want to take a deeper dive in this, I have an excellent resource for you, and I'll make sure to put the link in the chat. Check out my friend Kristen's channel. Her channel is called 100 Pounds Down. And she goes really deep into the research and really does a great job breaking down these drugs. And thank you for those of you who've already went over there, because we mentioned her in one of our last videos, and you went over there and said, Ange sent me. So please check her out. She has some really great content there, and I'm going to use her as a resource for us too, because I know a little bit about the science behind them. I know what's important for me, but she does an excellent job of really breaking it down. And she's a friend to the show. And I would love it if you would go over there and make sure and blow up her comments and say, Ange sent me. And I think you'll gain a lot of value from her content as well. So, and the other thing about Kristen is that she has lost over 100 pounds. I think she's 106 pounds down right now. And she's about a year plus ahead of most of us. So she's a great resource. Now, I'm not a doctor, and there's a lot more for me to learn, of course, when it comes to all of these medications. But what I do know is that my body, I know my body and how the medication affects me and how it's helped me lose weight on this journey, right? And it's helped me lose weight in ways that bariatric surgery, I had 2 of them, both the lap band and the gastric bypass. Weight Watchers, I've been there at least 7 times, in and out of Weight Watchers. And as a matter of fact, Weight Watchers now has Weight Watchers Clinic. So they are offering these GLPs ones too now to help aid people, because they realize that some people, not everybody, but some people need the support of these medications to really help them. And also in ways that Overeaters Anonymous none of these were to help me lose the weight and sustain it. Right. And I'm new on my journey. Right. So the maintenance phase will be coming maybe a year down the road. But I feel like we're on the right track here with this new medication, and it's really making a big difference for me. And the most powerful thing that this medication is doing for me is its impact on my brain. I'm going to say that again. The most powerful impact that this medication is having for me is the impact that it's having on my brain. There's a podcast, Katie Couric does a podcast where she's interviewing Dr. Louis Arnay, I think his name is pronounced Louis Arnay, who has studied obesity medicine for many, many years, and said that something happens in our brains when we gain excess weight. And he gave us this breakdown of the brain and weight gain. And he said that high calorie food produces power surges to the brain. He said it overloads nerve signaling pathways, that it damages appetite control centers in the brain, right? And it increases inflammation, insulin resistance, and weight gain. He said, in the process of gaining weight, and this was like a game changer for me. It was really like confirmation, because I'm like, I know there's something going on with my brain. He said, in the process of gaining weight, something physical changes in your body, or something physical changes in your brain that makes it hard to lose, right? Something physical changes in your brain that makes it hard to lose this weight. He said that there are nerves that receive hormonal signals from the fat cells, from our fat cells, our stomach, and our intestine, like GLP, that your brain becomes desensitized to those hormonal signals because the nerves get damaged in the process of weight gain. The nerves get damaged in the process of weight gain. And I'm gonna also link that video so you can check it out for yourself in the show notes. So I want to share with you, examples of what I mean when I say I know that it's impacted my brain. Right? I'm not a doctor. I don't pretend to be one. This is just one girl's journey on Zepbound. Right? But let me just play this out for you. Right? So but without the medication, I'm like, I just ate, but I still want something, right? I just ate, but I still want something. What could I have? What's in the fridge? What could I order, right? That's without the Zepbound. With the Zepbound, I just ate. I'm good. Not really interested in food right now, right? I'm good. I feel fine. Without the medication, I know it's 11 p.m. at night. It's 11 p.m., but maybe I'll make myself a little something, right? Maybe I can just cook up a little something to satisfy these cravings, right? My brain on Zepbound. Cook at 11 o'clock at night. I'd rather sleep. Let me just get some rest, right? The thought doesn't even come into my mind to cook at 11 o'clock at night on this medication. Okay. The third example of my brain without the Zepbound. Man, I am looking forward to going out with my friends this Friday night. I wonder where we're going to go to eat. I wonder what I'm going to have. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to the yummy food. Right? My brain on Zepbound. Looking forward to going out, hanging out with my girls this Friday night. Looking forward to really hanging out with them, spending time with them. I haven't seen them in a while. I wonder what I'm going to wear, right? I wonder what outfit I'm going to put on when I go out on a night on the town with my girls, right? that is the difference in my brain from the medication, right? That is the difference. That is the difference. And how do I feel physically? I thought, well, if I were somebody doing my research and checking out these weight loss channels, and I would want to know before I took the medication, like, how's it going to make me feel? Like, what I understand what you're saying about the brain, Ange, but physically, how do I feel when I take the medication? Well, I think and I can only speak for me because everybody's been different, and I've been able to tolerate the medication very well. Excuse me, I'm on 12.5 milligrams of Zepbound right now. The highest dose is 15. And let me just put a pin in there for just a second. I do understand that as of the taping of this, which is April 30th, 2024, that there is a shortage with almost across the board with Wegovy, Ozempic, Saxenda, all of these, including Zepbound. And my doctor has put in the refill for me. However, she said, if we can't get 12.5 and the only thing we can get is 2.5, she said, I would rather you go with 2.5 and have it in your system versus nothing. Okay. So it could be in 2 weeks, I could be on 2.5, right? So, but I'll keep you posted on that. All right, let's get back to this. So how does it make you physically feel? It's non-intrusive. I don't even feel like I've taken anything, right? If I didn't know that I gave myself the shots, the injections, I wouldn't even know I took it, right? For the most part. It quiets the head hunger, right? The brain, my brain is much calmer on this medication. It also allows me to focus on other things. Like, I'm not distracted by ideas, thoughts, cravings for food. I'm not even distracted. I can just go on about my day. The other thing I notice is that it has started to dissipate the brain fog, right? I feel like I'm clearer. My thinking is clearer than it has been in the past. And I have more control for sure, way more control. Even when my stomach is growling, I have more control. I always like to say, I put that beast, that hungry beast, on a leash, right? And I have control of it versus being a slave to those cravings. The food taste, because people are like, well, does the food taste good or does it not taste so great anymore? Blah, blah, blah. I've heard people say that they don't like certain foods they can't tolerate anymore. They don't like them. I haven't had that issue. As a matter of fact, what I notice is that my food tastes better. My food tastes more flavorful. I enjoy the food, and then I move on with my life, right? I can enjoy it. Like, that was a great meal, and then move on with my life. I'm not thinking that was a great meal. I wonder if I can get seconds. What about thirds? Maybe I'll get seconds and I'll take thirds home, right? No, that's not happening, right? And overall, and I say this a lot, and I hear other people say this too. They say, I feel normal. I feel normal. Like, I feel like my friends when they can go out and just have something and they can stop when they've had enough, right? There's nothing calling them to keep them eating and eating and eating. Right? They can stop when they had enough. And I used to do things like, I'd be eating normally in public, but my leftovers before I even got home, I'd be munching on them in the car. On the car ride home, I'd be eating them, right? And now it's just food doesn't have that same place in my life, right? It's kind of like you're dating somebody you like and then it's over and the relationship is over. Versus without the medication, it's like, I wonder what he's doing. I wonder if he's going to call me. I wonder if he's dating anybody, right? Right? Those thoughts are not there anymore. It's like you see him on the street, be like, hey, what's up? Right? And you keep it moving, right? So that's how the relationship with food is now. It's like, I enjoy the company, right? I enjoy you when you're around, but when you're gone, it's fine, right? I'm not thinking about you, right? And that has been wonderful. And I would say that has been the biggest game changer for me, that I'm hoping that my internet access is still good. Sometimes it falters here. But that has been the biggest game changer for me, really having control and not having the impact on the brain that I used to have. Okay, so I hope that makes sense for you, but it's just feeling normal, right, on this medication. So the secret to my success has been what this medication is able to do to my brain. It is what the medication has been able to do to my brain. And so far, it's working, right? I've heard people say they're a year out and the head hunger comes back. I'm praying that that doesn't happen for me or for you, but I don't know. I do know that there are other medications in the works now that they've discovered that this is the impact of what these drugs can do. So now let me get to where I am, because I did weigh in this morning. I typically weigh in on Thursdays. Today is Tuesdays, but why make you wait, right? I started my Zepbound journey at 296 pounds. And this morning I weighed in at, drum roll please, 264.2 pounds, right? I couldn't lose that 0.2. So 264.2 pounds for a total weight loss of 31.8 pounds. I know my friends out there be like, Ange, we're calling it 32. We're calling it 32, right? And so I'll give you a quick body shot of what I look like. Here, give me a second. Give you a shot of what I'm looking like here. That's at 260, what did I say, 260 something 0.2 pounds and 31.8 pounds down. This is what I look like. I'm going to also share with you, my son took a picture of me this morning, and I'm going to share, let me put it up on the screen. Can you see that? My son took the picture of me in this blue dress this morning before he left for school. And my friend, Lorna, my best friend, the one I'm always talking about, she took the first picture when I have on the sweater and the yoga pants. She took that picture. And this morning when I sent her the picture in the blue dress, she put them together for me. So I thought, I'll just share them here on the screen. So for me, it's been very hard to see any changes, but many of you are saying you can see it. So my friend Lorna was like, let me put you side by side so you can kind of see it. So I think I can start to see it now. I see my hips slimming down some, my breasts slimming down a little bit, going down a little bit more. Definitely can see more in my face, and my tummy starting to go down a little bit. So I can start to see it. But when you weigh almost 300 pounds, 30 pounds, that's like 10% of my body weight, right? So it's good, but I think I'm really going to see it when I get to maybe 50 and 60 pounds. I think I'll be able to really tell the difference. But I wanted to share that with you. Hopefully that's helpful. Let me go ahead and switch on back. But that is my before and after so far, 10 weeks in. Okay. So share that with you. And the other thing is, before we go, I wanted to talk to you about the idea of a retreat. For those of you who are new, you're probably like, what is she talking about? So last week we talked about, I did a YouTube live, and many of you came on. I was like, it's so great to be with you live versus recording and uploading and engaging with you in the comments. And I asked you if you would want me to do a retreat, if we could physically get together. And I know many of you are from New York, you're from the Maryland area, you're from DC, and then some of you are from Atlanta and Texas, a lot of Texans here. But if I asked if you would like to get together, and you said yes. So my team and I have been working on putting together a VIP experience retreat, because that's how we do it, right? A great retreat to bring us all together. The dates, mark your calendars now. The dates are July 18th through the 20th, that weekend. I think I want to bring you guys in on a Thursday, and then you'll leave on a Sunday. So those are the dates we're looking at. So save the dates, and there will be a wait list. So for those who are interested in coming, I will be eventually posting a wait list link. So you can go ahead and let me know if you're interested, and then we'll have all the details, right? So what's it including? What do you get? How much, what is the investment to come? And then keep in mind, we only will have space for 15, because we really want it to be intimate and get to know each other. And if all goes well, we'll do another one. But I just wanted to share that with you and let you know I haven't forgotten that it's coming. So just hold on to your seats and know that is coming. And I cannot wait to meet you. I cannot wait to meet you and hug your neck in person. So that is an update on the retreat. It is coming July 18th through the 20th. Mark your calendars for that. All right. And so I hope that this video have served you. If nothing else you take away, just know that for people like me, and I say that, you know, I'm a severe case because I've done all these different things and it still was a problem. For me, it's the brain. If you took everything away, if you took all the things that the medication does as far as slow down digestion or give you a feeling of fullness, all those things, that never stopped me from overeating or gaining weight. It's the brain. It's whatever the hormones are that impact my hypothalamus, right? Those cravings, those desires to continue to eat, even when I'm full. That has been the game changer for me. So I hope that this helps you. I hope if you're searching, you're trying to find out more information, that this is giving you some insights on what it's really like. I know many doctors talk about the medication, but not as many doctors are actually taking it as their patients are, and I'm a patient taking it. So I hope that this video has added value to you. And if you haven't already subscribed, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you are the first to hear when we drop a new video. And you'll get updated on all the fun things that we're going to be doing in this community. And as always, for those of you who have been here from the very beginning, thank you so much for being here. I really love you guys. It's just been so great and so encouraging. This journey has been made a lot easier because I have a kind and compassionate community here to help support me. And you've got my back and I've got yours. And as always, please leave your questions, your comments. Feel free to ask any questions that you might have. If you've learned something, if you know something about the shortage, you want to give us an update, give us an update, because what I learned from you, I'll also share with our community as a whole. I want you to go out there. I want you to be bold, because it takes boldness to pursue a change in your life, to increase your health and wellness, to take a cutting edge medication, right? To be at the forefront, because you guys you're at the front of the curve. More people are coming. The momentum is fast. More people are coming, but you're leading the way in this medication. And some of you are courageous enough to share your experience as you're creating YouTube channel. So if I can help you with that, as you know, my YouTube channel monetized after 45 days, and I've got videos about that. Go ahead and consume those videos. And if you have questions, let me know. I'm here to help you. But I want you to go out there. I want you to be bold. I want you to be brave, because it takes courage to do what you're doing. And I want you to be brilliant, because your brilliance gives other people the courage, right? And the boldness to show up and do what's best for themselves, to advocate for themselves too, right? For them to really shine. So thank you for joining us. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care, be bold, be brave, be brilliant, and we'll see you next time. Take care.